Okay, so I'm moving on to the next couple of graphing problems. Let me see, I think we were on problem 11, so we'll go back and reset this in parametric mode. Alright, and then we'll go ahead and put in our equations. 11 was x equals square root of t, and the y part of the equation was t to the 3 halves power. So t to the 3 halves power. So that should be right. Okay, so now we'll think about our window. It looks like on the y-axis we want it to go up to about, well, they want it to go t greater than or equal to 0. So basically t goes, well, we'll have it go up to 10 seconds. We don't want it to go too much more than that. And I guess, let me see, 10 seconds. Should we have this be at, yeah, that looks like about right for time-wise, for how fast it draws it. Okay, X-Men looks like it goes, sort of, we'll go from -1, and we'll go up to 5. And we'll have it go in steps of 1. And for Y, we'll also have it go from -1 up to about, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, maybe about 10 might look about right. Yeah, that might be about right. And we'll also have that be, maybe we'll make that in steps of 2. All right, so that should graph it. Remember, we only have it going for our t's. We have it going from 0 up to 10 seconds. In our particular graph, I think we had it going to about 3 or 4 seconds. But so anyway, we'll go ahead and graph it. And you see that we do get something which looks rather similar to the thing we had graphed for problem 11. So that's about right. Okay. So we'll go ahead and take a screenshot of that. And this is problem 11. Okay, so next we're moving on to our ellipses. So we'll go ahead and do that. So we had 2 cosine t for x, 2 cosine t for x, and for y we had 3 sine t. 3 sine of t. And I guess we can just delete all of this. Yeah, get it being like that. Okay, now we want to make sure we're in radian mode, so let's go back and look at that. I think we probably are in radian mode, but we'll just check it. Yeah, we're in radian mode. So we'll go ahead and go to our window now. We wanted it to go from 0 to 2 pi in this case. So 2 times pi for that. And the t steps, what to do about there. I'm thinking maybe everyone should be maybe point 0.5 pi. That you ought to be able to see it drawing in that right direction, and that should draw it relatively quickly, but not too fast. We can change it if we need to. And let me see, for x, we want x going from maybe -3 to +3. Another thing you can do is maybe just do zoom squared. That was, I think, what they did in your book. So maybe we should just, well, let's go ahead and graph it first, and then maybe we'll do zoom squared. Okay, so x scale 1's about right, and from y, we probably want to go from -4 to +4. And with steps of 1 should be good for that one. So let's go ahead and graph it. So as you see, our ellipse ends up looking not properly because our x-axis is scaled. Well, this is a sort of a rectangular window, so we probably want to go to zoom squared, which should fix that up. So we'll do that. Yeah, and as you see, that ends up looking a lot nicer in terms of the way the ellipse is supposed to be oriented. We have it going out 2, so the minor axis is 4, the major axis is 6, and it drew it kind of quickly, so maybe I ought to make the t steps. Why don't we make that 0.1, and we'll see if it draws a little slower so you can see the directionality a little better. Yeah, so that does work out right. And that graphs it going all the way from 0 to 2 pi. So I'll go ahead and take a screenshot of this one. And this was problem 13, right? So we'll save that one. And if you remember, problem 14 was exactly the same graph, however, it only went from 0 to pi. So really all we have to change now is our Tmin and Tmax. So instead of having this go to 2 pi, we'll just have it go to pi. And that ought to take care of that. So we'll go ahead and graph that, and you'll see we'll just get the upper half of it. Which in fact we do. So I'll save that, and that pretty much takes us up to the problems I've done so far. So I'll save this one for you. That was problem 14. Okay, that should take care of it. I'll just go ahead and reset this and turn off the calculator. And hope this was interesting for you.